Alrighty, this is Future June here talking. Now I'm editing this video and I noticed I said the word honestly a lot. So for the person that can put the number down, how many times I said honestly, you guys will get gifted a $20 card for any console that you're on, Xbox, PlayStation, Stadia, and I would give that to you guys. And make sure you guys have Discord and DM me proof of your your comment, then I would give that to you guys. So yeah, enjoy the word of me saying honestly a lot and enjoy the video. Yo, what's going on YouTube? It's the June here. Now we're back in there with another video. Now in today's video, we'll be talking about on how Avengers really has to step up this year, because this year they actually have competition, and for right now where it's at, I feel like they probably will be getting left behind. So before we get to the video, if you guys go to enjoy it, you guys liked it, make sure you guys hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell as well so you miss the video and also be notified when I upload a video, and most importantly, make sure you guys hit that like button. So without further ado, let's get into the video.
Damn, homie, they ain't ready for this. Scatter shot, I'm working, hurt them worse than slitting your wrist. Hit subscribe, smash like, ring the bell, stay tuned. Now without further ado, here's the duel of June. Yeah.
Alright, so to start things off, it's almost been 1.5 years since Avengers has come out. Now, of course, during that duration, there has not been any AAA multiplayer superhero game since then. Now, I'm sticking with this title with AAA because, of course, there are multiplayer, there was mobile games that came out in that brand for superhero multiplayer games, but we're just sticking with the AAA development side. Now, of course, there have been other games that come out in that superhero realm, but it has only been single player. And of course, with single player games compared to Avengers, Avengers keeps getting content unless the developer or the studio chooses to go the Ghost of Tsushima route with Ghost. So I can't really like put it in that category since there aren't multiplayer. So of course, with it being 2022, we have two games that are coming out that are superhero games and have multiplayer tied to it. So for one, we have Gotham Knights, and the second one we have Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League. So for Gotham Knights, we know that Gotham Knights is an open world action RPG. It will also have single player and co-op, so you guys can do that if you guys want to play with your friends. Now also in the gameplay that was shown when it was first revealed, it seems like they have joined in progress, which is something Avengers still doesn't have to this day, which is pretty interesting. But I digress. The gameplay for Gotham Knights, from what they first shown, was alpha gameplay, and from that alpha gameplay, the gameplay looked really smooth, and I really have to give them that. And honestly, since they have shown that alpha gameplay, we haven't gotten any gameplay or information since then, since they delayed it. Hopefully this year we can actually see some more into the gameplay itself and just how it will work in general when it comes to Gotham Knights, because honestly, I see Gotham Knights being pretty interesting in my opinion, since it is an open world action RPG that fits into my lane as well, and it has co-op, so I can play with my viewers or just friends. So I really am interested to see what Gotham Knights has to show this year if it doesn't get delayed. But for the second game we're going to be talking about is Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League. Alright, so with Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League, we know that it's going to be an open world action adventure third-person shooter. Now it will have single player and multiplayer co-op tied to it, and we also know that Suicide Squad is exclusively on next gen, so it will take full capacity of the PS5 and the next gen console itself. So it's really going to be interesting to see on how it really goes. And honestly, from the gameplay that they have shown so far, especially what they revealed at the Game Awards, it looks amazing. I really have to give it to them. It really does look amazing, and that is probably one of my anticipated games for this year, is that game, because I really cannot wait to see how that works, just overall from what they've shown in the trailers. Now of course, there were leaks that came out for Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League, and I don't know if it's going to be true or not, but so from the leaks itself, it stated that it's going to be a looter shooter and it's going to be coming with a Ra's al Ghul raid. Now honestly, I can't really say if it's going to be true or not, because it is a leak. But honestly, if it's going to be a looter shooter, since it is it's a third-person shooter, I don't know. The way the gameplay looks, it looks like it can be a looter shooter. Honestly, that's going to be real trouble for Avengers, honestly, because of course Avengers is a live service game, it's a looter, and if the leaks are true for Suicide Squad, if that game is a looter third-person shooter, it's gonna be dangerous. It's gonna be dangerous. And honestly, I just going to see what happens when the game officially does come out, since we don't know when it comes out. But honestly, I feel like that will be another contender that will come along with Avengers as well. Now I have to state that of course, if Gotham Knights doesn't seem like it's going to be a live service, so you can compare it a little bit since it is in a superhero realm and has multiplayer tied to it, but honestly it goes to that point where we just need to know how they're going to handle Gotham Knights, and also the same for Suicide Squad, since we don't know what it's actually going to be, since we only know it's going to be an action adventure third-person shooter. But still, it has multiplayer. It has co-op. Each of these gameplay for Gotham Knights and Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League looks amazing. And honestly, Avengers really have to bring a lot to the table. And honestly, they will be releasing the roadmap this year eventually. But there are two things that need to go down when it comes to this roadmap. One, it needs to be good and filled with content. And second, the content needs to actually work and benefit the game itself. Because we already know what happened with last year's roadmap. When it comes to certain content drops, it's something always wrong and it just goes bad for them. Some I can name for the harm room, not the harm room, the Cosmic Cube event when it comes with the villain sector. For PS5 users, they had your IP address all over the screen. If you were streaming, your IP address got leaked by them. It was bad. Second I can name is the harm room for Black Widow. There are some players that weren't able to progress through the first harm room, which I was a part of. I couldn't get past it. The compensation was literally trash, what you get to get compared to the rewards from that event. The recent one I can name now is the raid. The raid is filled with bugs still to this day, and it is wild to me. The fact is, their most difficult in-game content that they have released so far, still filled with bugs, is bad. And that's the only thing you can really do to progress if you're at 160 to get to, you know, the max level. And that already there just hurts the game in general. And you cannot start the year off with already bad taste in people's mouths, because they've been dealing with this for almost 2 years or a year and a half. And with this year, when it coming out with Suicide Squad and Gotham Knights, people are going to be tired, and some people are already tired now, and they won't even care enough to really see what you guys have if you don't come out swinging with this roadmap and really fix the fundamentals of this game in general. So of course, we just have to see what happens when it comes to the roadmap for Avengers, and also with Gotham Knights and Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League. But let me know in the comments, how do you guys feel about this? Do you guys feel like these two games will have some competition for Avengers, or no? Let me know in the comments what you guys think about that, and let's have a discussion. Yeah. But that is the end of today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed today's video as I enjoyed making it. But before we head out, if you guys are not, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to turn on post notifications when there's a video, and also be notified when I upload a video. And most importantly, make sure you guys hit that like button. Now, of course, I do have a Discord. If you guys want to join it, the Discord link is below. We talk about every single video game, just life in general, game, you know, movies, TV shows, all that good stuff. So if you want to join that, the link is below. Also, do have a Twitch. If you guys want to come out to the Twitch streams, the link is below for the Twitch. We do go crazy though, so you're missing out if you're not there. And also, I do have memberships on the channel. If you guys want to join that, the link is below. Want to give a quick shout out to the elite members. I greatly appreciate it if y'all been memberships on the channel. But yeah, that is the end of today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'm gone. Peace.